Welcome back everyone to more of our tutorial gameplay of Terraformers. And today is the day. Either we come out on top and we reach that magical 300 points, or we don't. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but I know it's going to be extremely close. So right now, to summarize, we are on turn number 62, year 2172, and we have 271 points. We need 29 more points. We're also about to finish up our space project to import oceans. That's going to give us 50 ocean and is going to raise the sea level by 1. That should give us some points, but I have no idea how many. The good news is we're about to find out very, very shortly. So we're going to try to cram in as many points as we can in our last few turns. So right now, let's see, what do we want to do? We've got Isabella has her special moves that we can have, but I don't really think any of these help us. You know, lowering the rain requirements. If we try that, I mean, you see the message. This life form cannot be improved by this, so that's not going to help us. By the way, birds of paradise, 3 temperature and 1 oxygen. Isn't that what we've got up here? Maybe it's Arabia. No, it's 2. No, almost to 3. Okay, we don't have any oxygen. Ouch, I thought we had 1 oxygen somewhere. Nope, we do not. Okay, my bad. There's too many numbers on this map going on right now, and I'm starting to get lost in what we have and what we don't have. Can you imagine if you had a gameplay that was going like 200, 250 turns? Yikes, I'm lost at 60. All right, so I think we might just take that plus 20 support. I mean, we need all the help we can get on support right now. So that may be the move. Is there anything else we want to build? Anything that's going to give us any quality of life, support, anything? And I don't see it. I mean, we do have this thing that we've been trying to build forever. But the only place we really could build this is over here in number 4. And I don't see anything, nothing adjacent for population, anything like that. So I think we're just sort of stuck right here. So let's go ahead and let's see what we get. Oh, what is this one for? I say more titanium. Okay. All right. So, I mean, that's nice. We don't really need it right now, but it's nice. All right, another spaceport, which is, again, always good, but not really going to help us right now. So I'm just going to take the science. All right, I notice that our oceans project is now done. All right, so we're going to hit this enable key and see what happens. All right, we get our 100 support. We knew that was coming. And so what does that do? Oh, okay, all right, we're 291. So that gave us, what, 20? All right, we need 9 more points. Where are we going to find 9 more points? Now, does that visually change anything? Didn't we have somewhere that was like, oh, do I see it? Is that water? Yeah, I said that's water. All right, so that's -2, so that's not going to give us any rain. This one is 1. Yes. Yes, now that should be all of this area. So, okay, that's where the water is. It's also where the bacteria is. Now, we don't get much water there, which I guess sort of makes sense. That we're only on level 1. And the amount of rain is, well, 1. Okay, all right. Hey, I'll take that. So maybe that'll help us out in ways that I don't yet realize. We can hope anyway. All right, let's go ahead and see. Is there anything we need to do? I mean, we're so close to the end here. It's almost just seeing what exists. I don't know. If we form another city, is that going to help us? I mean, I just don't know. I don't think it will. All right, we need to research a project. Oh, we already did that. That's right. My bad. My bad. All right, so we know this really isn't going to help us. So I'm going to take that plus 20 on support. And we are also going to mix up our trade routes. Well, none of these really help us out here at the end. Okay, so what can we do? I mean, we could always just not mess with these at all. This one gives us what? Plus 2. Yeah, let's just do the science. I mean, why not? So we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe finishing up a project could help us out. Maybe we can do that, get some more points. I mean, we only need 9. Help us out here, game. Come on, I need all the help I can get. All right, what are we doing here? Ocean location. Okay. So, yeah, there's going to be ocean in here. All right, I like it. I like it. Not for us, because we're going to run out of time, but... All right, what can we use right now? Let's do... I don't know. Do we get anything for science? Just by continually increasing? Let's find out. Did we get any points out of that? No, we did not. Well, that didn't help. Okay, so I'm going to take that plus 20 support and try to minimize our losses. Okay, well, that's nice. Ooh, look at this. I like that a lot. We don't have enough to make that, but that is nice. I need a lot of those. In fact, let's just go ahead and grab it. Go ahead and grab it. Why not? So I'm looking for easy ways to try to grab any points that we can. Plus 3 robots. Oh, yes, I know where we can use that. We can use that over here. That gives us, yeah, this building, division of labor, plus 1 comfort of living for every 1 robots in the city. Okay, let's do that. I like that. Let's do that right here. There we go, plus 5. Did that give me points? Yes, it did. Okay, 294. We need 6 more points. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, anything else that could give us... I mean, of course, if we brought this in, that would be just absolutely amazing. But right now, we don't have anything for that. All right, so let's just sort of work toward the nitrates here. And again, not that we're probably going to get there, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, once again, I'm looking around. Where's my nitrates? Did I build something on top of that? Who knows? Who knows? But I do understand. I'll tell you what. Change of plans. We are going to grab some support and try to get this number as high as we can. All right, can we not do that? Oh, we don't have enough. Never mind. Never mind. We can't go that far away. We are out of power. Yikes. And I don't see any support within range that we could just sort of grab real quick. Okay, nope, I guess that'll have to do. Oh, and of course, we're going to increase that support requirement even more. All right, plus 7 support, plus 1 science, plus... Okay, I like all of this. All of this is good. Let's do this one. Because I think... Where are we at here? Can I find... it has to be adjacent. And that is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, still not a huge problem. It's a bit of a problem, but... Wait, mission success! What just happened? What just happened? How did we get that? What did I just do right here that helped? I have no idea. I mean, we got, what, a little bit of happiness out of that, I guess? I don't know. I mean, it's not technically adjacent. I mean, yeah, it's right next to it, but it doesn't have a connection to it. So, I don't know. I am thoroughly confused. However, as confused as I am as to how that just happened, I'm going to take it. So right now we ended up with 1904 which I think is a pretty good number. I mean, I was expecting it to be much lower than that because I had a good feeling that this support was going to get very negative toward the end because I wasn't going to be able to keep up with the increased expectations. I just didn't know we were going to have this much to lean on, because that's a lot to lean on. That's a lot. That grabbed you about 19 turns or so. But yeah, we made it to 300. And just think, that was just the tutorial, and I struggled that much with the tutorial. But I cannot begin to tell you just how much fun this was as the tutorial. Now, you can also see we're starting to get some water in here. This is why I would love to do a gameplay that was going to continue on well past the 60s. I mean, we're starting to see, wow, what in the world is happening now? We're starting to see water coming in places that I wasn't prepared for, but this is nice. This is nice. We're starting to see water creep in just at this level, which means that if we made it to level 2 ocean, then we should see a lot more and start to see maybe some rivers and lakes start to form, some bigger lakes than what we've already seen. So for me, what I've seen out of this tutorial is there's so much more to unpack out of this game. We've seen tons of buildings that we can build, and we've seen population, we've seen food, we've seen all of these resources that we need to gather. We've seen a lot of different leaders, and each leader has their own unique skill set, and we found ways to use pretty much all of them for the most part. Now, one thing that really has struck me is that some of these, such as Isabella, that are all about growth and plants, animals, and so forth, for me, they're not really useful until you get later on in gameplay. And for me, that's going to be even later than now, is when they really start to come into their own, because, wow, it's not even going to let me click on anything. Yes, I understand the game has ended, but yeah, there is so much more to do here. I feel like you could easily have 200 and 300 turn games, and because everything's different each time, yeah, this could get really interesting and a whole lot of fun. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this trip through the tutorial as much as I have. And if you have, let me know down in the comment section. Who knows, we might come back a little bit later on and do another gameplay in one of the other scenarios. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully we'll be around later on for more Terraformers.